Hi, good morning. How are you today, Toy?
Yeah, not strong.
Oh,
Not good.
okay. Okay, so we're
Tired a
going to,
little.
yeah, so we're going to continue our lesson today, Toy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we weren't able to finish our lesson last time. So we are
Yes.
going to continue with this, okay?
Yes.
Okay, but before that, of course, we're going to have a tongue twister first before we have to move on to our lesson, okay?
I'm
So I hope
study.
you were able to study all of them, right? You were
Yeah.
able to do this early in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm.
Okay. So can you see this one, Toy? You can
Can you
see?
make bigger for
Ah,
me?
yeah, I have to make it bigger. Okay.
Yeah.
There you
Okay.
have it. Okay? Okay. I
Yeah.
have to listen to the way you pronounce them. Okay? Go,
Yeah.
Troy.
C cheese.
Okay.
Hero three bronze. Bread
Okay.
fat test breast and test fat bread.
Okay. Nice.
Five Vantage Frost Blessed from 50 fish, fishes.
Okay. Next.
I swim, you swim, we all swim for ice cream.
Okay.
The
Next.
breast, rovers, row, breast,
Okay. Next.
red, lorry, yellow, lorry, red, lorry, yellow, lorry, yes, red, lorry, yellow, lorry.
Okay. So, as you can see in here,
Yeah,
actually, when we are having the tongue twister, we are
yeah.
practicing our tongue to be ready for pronunciation. Okay,
Yeah,
because
because
all of
last week
these
I tried
things,
also.
yeah, all of
Not
these things,
yesterday.
yeah,
Yesterday is
has its letters that we need to emphasize.
mm,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Now we're going to learn them again next meeting. Okay.
yeah,
Now, to open up our presentation, our lesson for today, we're going to watch a video.
mm,
Okay, regarding this, and then after that, we're going to answer the questions after. Okay,
yes.
for a while. So I cannot open the video. Okay, there you have it. Okay, there. So we're going to watch this again, okay? Then after that, we're going to answer Toy because
Yeah.
maybe some of the points in here we already forgot. Okay, so let's try to watch again.
Christina. Hi. Hi,
Can you
I'm
hear
Roman.
that?
Nice to meet you.
Can
Nice
you
to meet you
neighbor?
too. You want a coffee?
Cannot see.
Yeah,
Ah, you
sure.
cannot
Follow
see
me.
it. Okay, for a while. I have to share, but you can hear it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
You want a coffee?
Yeah, sure.
Follow me.
Follow me.
Roman didn't seem like the friendliest Frenchman there, did he? I'm Christina, and you're watching Speak Better, Feel Great TV, the place to boost your English and boost your career. Today, we're going to build your reflexes for welcoming a visitor in a polite way. You ready?
Ready?
Roman, what was wrong with our conversation?
I wasn't very polite. Maybe too direct. I want to seem friendly. I don't. I just don't have the reason. So I say what comes naturally, and I think it's not great.
Well, you communicated your message, but we can do better. Let's look at how. First, when you meet someone for the first time and maybe you're not sure if you have the right person, you can say, "Hi, are you Jason Davis?" Hi, are you Jason Davis? Another typically English expression. Hi, you must be Jason Davis. Hi, you must be Jason Davis. Then you'll need to introduce yourself. This is easy. Hi, I'm Christina, Mrs. Johnson's assistant. Nice to meet you. Hi, I'm Christina, Mrs. Johnson's assistant. Nice to meet you. You can say your job title if you want, but it's not an obligation. Next, it's common to ask about your visitor's trip to the office. Maybe they came by train, by plane, or by taxi. In any case, you'll simply ask, how was your trip? How was your trip? Notice we don't say, how was your travel? It's, how was your trip? You can also ask if it's their first time in your city. You can say, have you been to Grenoble before, or is this your first time? Have you been to Grenoble before, or is this your first time? Then it's nice to offer a drink. To do this politely, try these expressions. Would you care for something to drink? Tea or coffee? Would you care for something to drink? Tea or coffee? Then it's always nice to make some small talk to start building the relationship. The video, How to Start a Conversation in English, can help you with this. Let's practice. You'll see some instructions on the screen. Say the expression necessary. Then I'll respond like we're having a conversation. And we'll do a complete conversation like this. Here we go. Hi. Yes, I am. Nice to meet you too. Oh, fine. The flight was a bit long, but it was okay. You've got quite a nice city here. Actually it is, yeah. Maybe I'll have time to visit later, I hope. Sure, a coffee would be good, thanks. You can practice this conversation to develop your reflexes and practice these typical expressions. Now, I'd love to hear from you, and in English if you can. What's the most difficult thing for you when welcoming a visitor? Tell me in the comments section. It's the best place to practice your English and ask me questions. If you liked this video, help me boost the English level of French people everywhere. Share this video with your colleagues on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, or send the link by email. And if you want to boost your English and boost your career every week with me, go to ChristinaRubafe.com and subscribe to receive email updates. You'll get a short English lesson, vocabulary, and exclusive bonuses that I only share with my Speak Better Feel Great ambassadors. Thank you so much for watching Speak Better Feel Great TV. I'm Christina, and I'll see you next time.
Okay, so there you have it. So actually, we were able to watch this one twice. Okay,
Yeah.
the last time we were able to watch that last time during our lesson together. And the second one would be now. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to present the presentation now. Okay, so in that particular presentation, Toy, what do you think would be the lessons that we can get out from those the video of Christina? So we're talking about what?
Welcome a visitor.
Yes, so welcoming a visitor because sometimes it's very hard for us to communicate with our visitors if we don't know how to welcome them,
Yeah.
right? So it is very important again to take note that if we have visitor or visitors coming in
Yes.
our office or maybe in
Yes.
our house, it should be very important for us to welcome them in a
Yeah.
friendly, okay? In a friendly and polite manners.
Yes.
Okay? So how to do that? Of course, first thing to do, what are we going to what are we going to say based on the video that we had watched a while ago?
Hello.
Yes, so
Say
you need
hello.
to,
Yeah.
yes, you need to welcome the person and then say hello. And you may also say welcome to our
Yeah.
office or
Yeah.
welcome to
To
our
our
country.
country. Yeah.
Yes, and I am, after that, you need to introduce yourself.
Yeah. Share. Yeah.
Yes, and after that one, you can also add what would be your position. But of course, it's not a requirement for you to say your position in that particular office. But
Yeah.
if you want, you can. But if you don't, you cannot. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, then after introducing yourself, you of course you have to say to the person, okay, nice to meet you.
Yes.
Okay? Then after that, what are you going to do? A toy. After introducing yourself, so what are you going to do?
Ask ask the visitor about their trip, how they can
Yes,
go from the airport
from
to
the
office.
airport to the office. Yes,
Yes.
it's very good idea that
Yeah.
you
Invite
are.
them coffee or a drink, something
Yes.
drink. Yeah.
Very good. So again, those are the things that you need to remember. Okay, how was your trip? Do not say how was your travel. So it's
Yes.
not wrong. It's not correct when you say how was your travel. So it should be how was your trip. Okay,
Yeah.
so how did you get in here? Maybe you can ask that one. Are you use or take a taxi or take a bus in order for you to get in here? So you need also to ask that to your visitor. Then after that, what are we going to do? We're going to offer something to the visitor. So what polite words we're going to use, Toy?
Yeah.
We have to
Oh,
say.
would you like?
Yes. So the polite words that we need to offer or to say to our visitor would be, would you like some coffee or
Yeah.
tea, sir or ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Or would you like me to prepare something for you, ma'am or sir? Or you
Yeah.
can also say, would you like waters or something?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So that's the offer. Then right after that one, what are you going to do? After you offer your help, you offer something to the visitor, and what's the next?
So introduce for them some place they can go and visit.
Yes, so you can also talk about some places in your country that he or she could visit maybe after a seminar or after an engagement or after a talk. Okay, so that you can be
Yes.
able to give them an idea of how beautiful is your place,
Yes.
right? Okay, then right after that one, if the certain or a particular thing that visitor is doing in your office, so invite now the visitor to come in the office of the president maybe or the head, okay, so that they could be able to have a meeting now, right?
Yes.
And then after
Yes.
that, that's the end of your duty, okay, as your duty. So maybe you can say, okay, I'll come back to you later, Mr. Tate, after your meeting. If you do have any questions, you just have to ask me here. I am just here.
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be the possible conversations together if we are welcoming a visitor. Now, question, Isn't it a very welcoming to our visitor? Of course, yes, because you showed polite and concern to your visitor. Right,
Yes.
Toy?
Yes.
Okay. So I hope it's very clear. So it's very clear for you now. Okay, we're done
Yes,
this
it's
one
clear.
already, right? Okay, we're
Okay.
done this one and this one. Okay. Oh, this one, not yet done, right? We're not
Not
yet able
yes.
to study this one. Okay. What about this one?
Not yes.
Ah, not yet. Okay. Now let's try to listen again to this particular audio and then let's try to answer the question.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
6.8. 1. Bruce?
Monica?
Bruce.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Bruce. Welcome to
Bruce.
Berlin.
Thanks. It's nice to be here.
Let's go to my office. Would you like to follow me?
Sure.
Did you have a nice flight to Berlin?
Yes, it was fine. It was direct.
Do you travel a lot for work?
Yes, I travel to Germany 4 or 5 times a year. There's a lot of construction here.
So there's plenty of work for architects like you then.
Yes, luckily there is. I mostly work on office buildings.
Really? So where are you based?
In Boston. Do you know it?
Yes, I do. Lovely city.
Yeah, it is. But it's very hot at the moment. 30 degrees C.
Really? That is hot.
Yeah.
So, is there anything I can get you? Tea? Coffee?
No, I'm okay, thanks.
Would you like a glass of water?
Oh, yes, please.
2.
Excuse me? Emma O'Reilly? I'm Sarit Ban.
Dan, it's nice to meet you.
You too, Emma. How was your journey?
Very long. The flight was 16 hours from Dublin to Bangkok, but it was okay.
16 hours. Really? So, was it easy to find the office?
Yes, no problem. I got a taxi here.
Good. So, is this your first visit to Thailand?
Yes, it is. It's my first visit to Asia.
Well, I hope you enjoy your stay.
Thanks.
Would you like me to show you round the t-shirt factory?
Yes, please.
It's this way.
So, do you have many international customers?
Oh, yes. We make t-shirts for customers in Germany, the UK, and the US. Clothing is big business here. Over 1 million people work in the clothing industry in Thailand.
Really? I didn't know that.
Okay, so there we have it, Toy. Now, after hearing the audio presentation, of course, let's try to answer the questions in here. Now,
Yeah.
question letter A. Can you read this one, Toy?
Cannot.
You cannot? You cannot
Don't
see it?
say. Yeah.
Okay, for a while. Okay, what about this time? Can you see it now?
Yes.
Okay, read letter A.
Which
Which?
city are the people in?
Yes, so which city do you think are the people in?
Berlin.
Yes, it's Berlin. Very good. Next, question letter B. How often does Bruce travel to Germany?
Uh,
So,
say
he traveled.
by slice.
Okay, and how often? Is it how many times he travels to Germany? So he
A
traveled
lot of
okay,
5 times.
yes, 4 or 5 times a
5
year.
times.
Yes. So how often does Bruce travel to Germany? It's 4 to 5 times a year.
Yeah.
Then
Yeah.
Lucy, can you read this one, Toy? Which?
Which kind of the building does he design?
Yes. So which kind of buildings does he design?
A lot of construction.
Okay. Actually, he mentioned in there office buildings.
Office
Okay,
building.
yes.
Yeah.
So he designed an office building. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
yes. And Lurdy, can you read this one, Toy?
Where is his place?
Yes. So where is he based? So he
In
was based
Boston.
in Boston. Very good. Then last for number one, what?
What would he like to drink?
Yes, what would he like to drink?
Water.
It's water. Okay, because the someone, okay, the secretary maybe asked him, would you like to drink some coffee or tea, sir? And
Yeah.
then he said, no. Okay,
Not.
thank you. And then when the girl offered him, oh, would you like to drink a water, sir? And then he said, yes, a water, please. Okay.
Yes.
So that's
Yeah.
the end of the conversation of one. What about in conversation number two? Questions are,
How long was Emma's flight?
yeah, so how long was Emma's flight?
16 hours.
16 hours. So that's very long. Okay.
Yes.
Oh my God. I cannot afford, or I cannot, what do you want? I cannot go with that particular place that the flight is very long. Okay.
Yeah.
So
So tired.
imagine you are there flying 16 hours. So
Yeah.
it's going to be long.
Yeah.
Okay, next.
How did she get to the office from the airport?
Yes. So how did she get to the office from the airport?
She got a taxi.
Yes. Okay. She take a taxi. Next, letter C.
Is this her first visit to Asia?
Yes. So is this her first visit to Asia? And
Yes,
what she
Didi.
said? Yes.
Yes.
So it's her first time to visit Asia,
Yeah.
specifically in Thailand. Next,
Mm.
letter D.
Which countries does the factory make t-shirts for?
Four. Okay. So there are three countries that she mentioned that this particular factory make t-shirts for. So what are those?
Germany.
Germany.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then aside from Germany, we have three countries. Okay.
UK and
Yes, the UK
US.
and the US. So UK is United Kingdom and
Yeah.
US is United
USA.
States.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Next, letter E.
How many people work in the clothing industry in Thailand?
Yes. So he mentioned around,
Over a million people.
yes, over 1 million of people work in clothing industry in Thailand.
Yeah.
Wow. So amazing. Okay. It's a
Yeah.
lot, it's going to be a lot of people working in a clothing industry.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Many.
do you have questions with this, Soy, before moving on to the next?
Yeah. I don't
Do
have
you
question,
have?
teacher.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Now let's move on to the conversation part. Now, you are going to do M, okay? And I'm going to do Bruce, and after that we have to exchange, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. You first.
Yeah. Bruce.
Monica, hello. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Bruce. Welcome to Bling.
Thanks. It's nice to be here.
Let's go to my office. Would you like to follow me?
Sure.
Did you have a night flight to Berlin?
Yes, it was fine. It was direct.
Do you travel a lot of work?
Yes, I
For
travel to Germany 4 or 5 times a year. There's a lot of constructions here. Okay, so these are the conversation that we listened just a while ago. Okay, now
yeah.
let's exchange now. I will be doing the M and you will be doing the
Oh,
P.
for the
Okay.
next, how about for
It's here. Okay,
oh
it's here.
yeah,
Not yet done. Okay, let's do this first.
yeah.
So you first.
So there's plenty for of work for architects
Architects
architects like to then like
like
you
you
then.
then. Okay, yes. Luckily here there is. I mostly work on office buildings. And you?
Really? So where are you bases?
Okay. Wait.
In
Where am I?
Boston.
So okay. In Boston. Do you know it?
Yes, I do. Lovely city.
Yeah, it is, but it's very hot at the moment. 30 degrees Celsius.
Really? That is hot.
Yeah.
So is there anything I can get you? Teas? Coffees?
No, I'm okay. Thanks.
Would you like a glass of water?
Oh, yes, please. Okay, so that's the end of the conversation. Now, look
Okay.
at this conversation. Okay, actually, this one is very nice conversation with the visitor. Okay, because
Yeah.
you are more welcoming, you are so polite, and
Mm.
then what is one? You converse with your visitor well.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's exchange. Now, I am M and you are B.
Yeah.
Bruce.
Monica, hello. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Bruce. Welcome to Berlin.
Thanks. It's nice to be here.
Let's go to my office. Would you like to follow me?
Sure.
Did you have a nice flight to Berlin?
Yes, it was fine. It was direct.
Do you travel a lot for work?
Yes, I travel to Germany for 5 times a year. There's a lot of construction here.
So there's plenty of work for architects like you then.
Yes, luckily there is. I mostly work on office buildings
Really? So where are you based?
in Boston. Do you know it?
Yes, I do. Lovely city.
Yeah, it's the, but it's very hot at the moment. 30
Degrees
percent.
Celsius.
Pardon?
Okay, 30 degrees
Ah,
Celsius.
degrees Celsius.
Really? That is hot.
Yeah.
So, is there anything I can get you? Tea or coffee?
No, I'm okay. Thanks.
Would you like a glass of water?
Oh, yes, please.
Okay, now let's try to dig more on this particular conversation too, okay?
Yeah.
What's the first one? What do you think? It's a what?
Mm.
So like, for example, Bruce, Monica. So what is this? It's all about greetings, right?
Mm.
Look at this one. Bruce said, hello, nice to meet you. Okay. Or you can also do like that. Let's say, for
Mm.
example, are you Bruce? Or you can also say, Bruce. Oh, nice to meet you,
Bruce.
Bruce. Right? You
Yeah.
can also say like that. Okay. Then
Mm.
after that, after meeting, what happened? So Monica what? Monica asks Bruce about his flight,
Flight.
right? Okay, then after asking the flight, what happened after that?
Yeah. Monica asked Bruce about his trip.
Yes, okay. about his trip, and then about his work. Okay,
Yes.
so they were able to converse. They were able to ask some questions about the work of Bruce. And then
Yeah.
after that, he was able to ask if this is the first time where he what?
He go to the Germany.
Yeah, okay. And then after that, he was able to mention about the city in Boston, right?
Yeah.
And then he was able also to tell Monica that in Boston is so hot. Then
Yeah.
after that, Monica offered Bruce a
Coffee.
something, a
Yeah.
coffee or a tea, but according to Bruce, no, it's thanks. Okay.
Yeah.
But when Monica offered a glass of water and then he said, yes, please. So
Okay.
he
Yeah.
he just wanted to drink a glass of water or a
Mm.
water. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, so that's the way how we are going to welcome our visitors. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, next. Moving on now. Now, let's try to do this particular conversation with Sarit and Emma. Okay?
Yeah.
So you were going to do the S and I'm going to do the E. Then after
Yes.
that, let's exchange.
Yeah.
Okay, go to it.
Excuse me, Emma.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Sharit Ben.
Ban? It's nice to meet you.
You too, Emma. How was your journey?
Very long. The flight was 16 hours from Dublin to Bangkok, but it was okay.
City hour? Really? So, was it easy to find the office?
Yes, no problem. I got a taxi here.
Good. So, it did your first visit to Thailand?
Yes, it is. It's my first visit to Asia.
Well, I hope you enjoy your taste.
Thanks.
Would you like me to show you around the t-shirt factory?
Yes, please.
It's this way.
So, do you have many international customers?
Oh, yes. We make t-shirts for customers in Germany, the UK, and the US. Clothing is big business here. Over a million people work in the clothing industry in Thailand.
Really? I didn't know that. Okay. So, let's try to exchange now. I
Yeah,
am doing the S and you're going to do the E.
yes.
Okay, let's do this. Excuse me, Emma O'Reilly. Really? I'm Sarit Ban.
Pan, it's nice to meet you.
You too, Emma. How was your journey?
Very long. The flight was 16 hours from Dublin to Bangkok, but it worked okay.
16 hours? Really? So, was it easy to find the office?
Yes, no problem. I got a taxi here.
Good. So, is this your first visit to Thailand?
Yes, it is. It's my first visit to Asia.
Well, I hope you enjoy your stay.
Thanks.
Would you like me to show you around the t-shirt factory?
Yes, please.
It's this way.
So, do you have many international customers?
Oh, yes. We make t-shirts for customers in Germany, the UK, and the US. Clothing is a big business here. Over a million people work in the clothing industry in Thailand.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yes. Okay. Same thing that the presentation, okay, it's all about meeting people, the person first, and then
Yeah,
after that one, they talk about the flight, and then
yes.
after talking about the flight would
Mm,
be talk something a little bit about the work, okay,
mm,
or is this the first time that he was able to visit in this particular country. Then after
Yes.
that, they tour around the
Mm.
t-shirt factory. And then
Yes.
after that, they talk about something about customers.
Yes.
Okay? And then that's it. That's the end of their conversation together.
Yeah.
Okay? Okay. So I hope you were able to understand all of this toy.
Yes. I
Okay?
understand, teacher.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Now we have here another audio presentation that we need to listen to. And then after that, let's try to answer the following questions. Are you ready, Toy?
Yes, ready.
Okay.
6.9.
Julieta, welcome to San Francisco.
Hello, Marina. It's nice to meet you.
You
Yes,
too. Did you have a good flight?
We had a short delay in Mexico City, but the flight was fine.
Good. Is there anything I can get you? Tea, coffee?
No,
Tea.
I'm fine, thanks. I had a coffee in the hotel.
Okay. Would you like me to show you round the recording studio?
Yes, please. I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Great. Would you like to follow me? It's this way.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. So that's the end of the conversation. It's just very quick. Okay. Now let's try to answer or let's try to complete the dialogue in here. Okay, by putting the correct order, Toy. Okay.
Yeah.
So number one, hello, Kenji. And then what are we going to do?
Welcome to
Paris. Okay.
Paris.
So it should be welcome first, and then after that, to, and then after that, Paris. Letter
Yeah.
K. Thanks, Leah. So what are we going to do with this? Thanks, Leah.
Nice to meet.
It's
It's
okay. It's nice
to meet
to
you.
meet you. Very good. Next, you
You
too.
too. This
Yes. Did
you
you
have a good
a
flight.
good flight? Very good. So did you have a good flight? And then it was fine. Thanks. Thanks for arranging the tickets. You're
Yeah.
welcome. And then after that,
You're welcome.
okay,
It was
easy
too easy
to
to
find.
find the office.
Yeah, so it was easy to find the office. Yes, it was no problem. So,
So
do
do
you
you
travel?
travel a lot for work?
Yes. So do you travel a lot for work? And then letter K, I do. Maybe 2 or 3 times a month, mainly in Asia, but I come to Europe once or twice a year. Really? That's great. So,
So would you like to have a coffee?
yes. So would you like to have a coffee? And then
Yes, please.
yes, please. Okay. So that's how are we going to what is one to arrange the correct order of that dialogue. Okay. Next one. So we have here, this one is the correct one. So let's try to practice this one too. Okay. So I will be doing Kenji first, and you're going to do Leia. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm K and you are L. You
Yes.
first.
Hello, Kenzie. Welcome to Paris.
Thanks, Leia. It's nice to meet you.
You too. Did you have a good flight?
It was fine. Thanks. Thanks for arranging the tickets.
You're welcome. Well, it's easy to find the office.
Yes, it was no problem.
So, do you travel a lot of for work?
I do, maybe 2 or 3 times a month, mainly in Asia, but I come to Europe once or twice a year.
Really? That's great. So, would you like have a coffee?
Yes, please.
Or let's go to the cafe. Please follow me.
Yes. Okay. Now this time you are going to do the K and I am going to do the L. Okay. You first, Toy.
Hello, Kenzie. Welcome to Paris.
Thanks, Leia. It's nice to meet you.
You too. Did you have a good flight?
It was fine. Thanks. Thanks for arranging the tickets.
Sorry, sir.
I,
Last time.
oh, it was you. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
you
Yeah.
know.
So you have to say it again. Go. It was fine.
Yeah.
So you first, this one, Toy. It was fine. Okay.
Hello.
So, okay, let's try to do it again. Okay, go. So I will be Leia now and you will be Kenji, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this one. Hello, Kenji. Welcome to Paris.
Thanks, please. It's nice
Leia.
to meet you.
Okay. You too. Did you have a good flight?
It was fine. Thanks. Time for a branding the tickets.
You're welcome. Was it easy to find the office?
Yes, it was no problem.
So do you travel a lot for work?
I do maybe 2 or 3 times a month, mainly in Asia, but I come to Europe 1 or 2 a
A
year.
year. Really? That's great. So would you like to have a coffee?
Yes, please.
Okay, let's go to the cafe. Please follow me. Okay? So again, same thing. So we have to have a greeting first, then we have to introduce ourselves, and then after that, talking about the trip, okay? And then so on and so forth. Okay?
Yes.
Okay, now let's try to move on now. So we have here maths questions 1 to 5 with answers A to E. So what do you think would be the correct answer for this? Number 1, can you read this one, Toy?
How was your journey?
Okay, so how was your journey? So what do you think would be the correct choices or choice in here?
Yeah.
So that's going to be,
Very good test. It was a
yes.
sharp light.
Yes, so it's going to be letter B. So, how was your journey? So, of course, you're going to say, very good. Thanks. It was a short flight. The number
Yes.
2, can you read this one, Toy? Can you
Where
say?
are you based?
Yes. So, where are you based? So, what would be our answer?
In Vancouver.
Yeah, in Vancouver. Okay. So, that would be the possible answer. Number 3.
Would you like a tea or coffee?
Okay.
No, thanks. I had a coffee earlier.
Earlier, yes. If you don't like, you may say also, no, thanks. I had a coffee earlier. Okay,
Yeah.
next, number 4,
It is your first visit to Saudi
Arabia.
Arabia.
Yes.
No, I was here 2 years ago.
Yes. So, no, I was here 2 years ago. And the last one,
Would you like to follow me?
and then what would be the possible
Sure,
answer?
sure.
Sure.
Thanks for showing me around.
Yes. So, thanks for showing me around. Okay, or around. So, that's how we're going to answer that question. Okay,
Yes.
next. Oh, now we have here your company is bringing a famous person to Vietnam for a big conference. He arrives at your office So you have to welcome him. Okay, so what are we going to do with this particular situations? Since you are the host, I am your visitor toy. Okay, so you are the host country and I am the visitor. So what you're going to do is to welcome visitor and introduce yourself. Okay, go to it. So my name
Hello,
is
Mr.
Hargie.
Hargie.
Yeah, okay. Hi. Mm, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Intro-
Welcome you. Come
to Vietnam. Yeah.
visit. Yeah,
So welcome to Vietnam. And
yeah,
you can also say welcome to Vietnam and you can also say the name of your office, right?
yeah.
Okay, let's try to do this one again. So you need to say, hello, Mr. Harji, and introduce yourself first. I'm
Mm,
Thuy. Welcome to blah, 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 blah.
yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Go.
Hello, Mr. Hargie. My name Thuy. Welcome you. Come to Vietnam and
Oh, yeah. And
Mama office.
yes, okay, thank you so much, Thuy. It's nice to meet you.
Yes. How about your journey?
Oh, I do have a long flight, but I'm okay. Thank you.
Yes. This is the first time you visit our country.
Yes, it's my first time to visit your country, and but I came. No, no, not the first time. You came last year. Yeah, it's my second time to come here in your country because I came here last year for a conference, and then after that. So you have to ask where the visitor lives and works. So you may say also, "Oh, Mr. Harji, where do you live and work?"
Yeah.
Okay, you can ask that.
Where did do you please and work?
Okay, actually, I am based in the Philippines and I work as a tutor in different companies all throughout the world. Okay.
Would you like to drink coffee or tea?
Um, Coffee, please.
Of course, sure.
Okay. Thank you so much, Tui. Okay, that's the end of conversation. See? So you can be able to converse with the visitors now, right?
Yeah.
Okay, or you can add some more if you like. Okay, you can talk a lot. You can also say, "Oh, welcome to Vietnam," and you know what? Vietnam is a nice place to visit.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm.
and if you want me to tour you around in Vietnam, I am very much willing to do that. Okay, so
Yes.
you can also do that one toy. Okay,
Yeah. Mm.
okay, and then. So what we can do is we are going to have a free talk. So
Talk
talk to your
about.
teacher about welcoming someone. You may use the following questions to guide your conversation. Let's say, for example, when did you have to welcome someone to your city? So you are just going to, I am just going to listen to you the way you are going to talk to a visitor toy. Okay?
Yeah. Mm.
Okay, can you do that again? Let's go.
Yes. Hello, Mr. Hatchie. My name Thuy. I am accountant in Rupama company. Welcome to Vietnam and our office.
Thank you so much for welcoming me nicely, Toy. And it's nice to meet you.
How about your trip, Mr. Hatchie?
Oh, it's a long trip, but it was fine and okay anyway. Thank you.
Really? So long.
Yes, it was too long, but I'm okay now.
Yes. Let's go to my office. Would you like to follow me?
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
Did you have a night life to Vietnam?
Yes, I find Vietnam a very good place to visit.
Do you travel a lot of for work?
Yes, I do travel. And actually, this one is my first time to come here in Vietnam.
Well, I hope you enjoy your taste.
I hope so. Thank you.
Would you like to me show you up our factory?
Yeah, thank you so much.
Is this right?
Okay, thank you. I'll follow you.
Yes. Would you like to bring a coffee first?
Oh, would you? Yeah, it's fine. Coffee would be good. Thank you.
Yeah. This is the first time you come here. Did you help me introduce you some beautiful place?
Yes. If it
Yeah.
is okay for you, you can tour me around in Vietnam if we still have time after the seminar.
Yeah, Vietnam very nice country. So it's warm. So you can see some like uh, Istanbul the you do in Vietnam how Đà Lạt country have 4 seasons in a year. It's very
Oh,
nice. Yeah,
it's
you can
nice.
see. Yeah, how
Yeah.
Hey, when you have the time, let me know. I will bring you come there.
Wow, nice to hear that, Toy. And I'm very excited to know all of the beautiful places in your country. So thank you so much for your guidance.
Yes.
Okay, very good. So there you have it. Now, maybe you are ready if someone will be coming in your country and be in coming in your office, so you can do that. So maybe
Yeah.
you are going to be the host for that.
Yes.
Okay?
Thank you,
Because you
sir.
can be able to do that one because you can be able to converse with your visitor.
Yes.
Okay? Okay, so do you have any questions for this toy?
Yeah, I don't have question, teacher.
Very good, of course. So, before moving on to our next lesson, of course, what we can do is we have to review first, or we're going to have a recap of what was or where our lessons all about. So, our lessons were all about welcoming
A
visitors.
visitor. Yeah.
Yes, so welcoming visitors. And we have to remember what are the things that we need to remember in welcoming visitors.
Yes.
It should be the first one, we need to what?
It to say hello,
Yes,
introduce
yes.
ourselves.
So greeting first, and
Yeah.
then introduce yourself.
Yeah.
And then after that,
Welcome the visitor.
okay, welcome the visitor and ask how was his or her
Yeah.
trip. And
Trip.
then you
Yes.
can also ask if is this the first time when she comes here in your country,
Yes.
right?
Mm.
And then after that, offer him or her something.
Bring. Yeah.
Yes. And then after that, you can also bring him if he wanted to go with you to see your
Factory.
factory or
Yeah.
to see your office, so you can
Yes.
bring that person. Okay. And you can also introduce that person to your boss,
Yes.
right? Okay. Then after that, of course, following after that would be a conversation. Okay?
Yes.
So that's
Yes.
a good, okay, that was a very good welcoming of visitor toy. Okay?
Yes.
So keep that
Yes.
up.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's move on to our new lesson for today. So before that, allow me to, okay, to find for my other presentation for a while toy. Okay, just for a while. So we're going to do now the next letter of the alphabet, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what would be the next letters of the alphabet that we're going to learn, Thuy? It's all about?
H.
Okay, so H-I-J now. Okay, for a while. Okay, it's here. Oh, it's not there. Mhm. Oh, are we done with the GHI, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so move on to the next one. Okay, for a while. Okay, I hope you can see our presentation, Toy. Can
Yes.
you see that? Yeah, right. Okay, now this time we will be learning about the letters of the alphabet such as J, K,
K.
and L.
L.
Okay, so what do you think would be the sounds of the following letters? So we are going to tell about the sounds of that. Okay, for a while, I have to share with you this some sort of a story regarding this one. Okay, for a while.
Page 4. B. Listen, point, and read.
This is not. Mhm. Okay, anyway. Okay, anyway, we're not going to do that toy, okay?
Yeah.
So now, in letter J, of course, how are we going to pronounce this one? Okay, we have to pronounce this as J, as
J.
in jet,
Jet. Same.
jam,
Tới.
jam, it's
Jam.
jam, choose,
Juice. Jacket.
jacket. Yes. So what would be the sound of J? It's j, j.
Z. Z.
Yes. So j as in jet.
Yeah.
Okay?
Z.
Jet,
Z.
jet.
Z.
Can you say
Z.
it?
Jet.
Yes.
Z. Z. Z.
Jam. Again?
Z. Z. Jam. Z.
J,
Z. Juice.
juice.
Z.
J,
Z.
j,
Juice. Z.
j,
Z.
j. Shacket.
Juice. Z.
Okay.
Z. Jacket.
Okay, so that's the sound of J or letter J, and the sound of letter J is j. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this one. So let's try to open this and let's try to listen and watch this particular video. Okay, for a while. Okay, can you see it, Toy?
No.
You cannot? Okay, for a while.
Yeah.
What about this time? Oh, no, it's not that. It's a video. Okay, this time, can you see it?
Can.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, I'm a jumbo jet.
Jumbo. Jet.
This is the J sound. This is the letter J.
Letter J.
1, 2,
2.
1,
1.
2.
2.
J. J.
J.
Jumbo jet.
Jumbo jet.
J. Jumbo jet.
Jumbo
What's the
jet.
beginning sound? J.
J.
What letter is this?
J.
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 Jet.
Jet. Jet. Jet.
Jam.
Jam. Jam.
Juice.
Juice. Juice.
Jacket.
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 Juice.
Juice.
Choose.
Juice.
Juice.
Choose.
Jacket.
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 Jam.
Jam.
Jam. Jam.
Jam.
Jam. Jet.
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 Juice. Jacket. Jam.
Jet.
Jet.
Juice.
Jacket.
Jam.
Jet. Juice. Jacket. Jam. Jet. Juice. Jacket. Jam. Jet. I want juice. I want a jacket. I want juice. I want a jacket. I want jam. I want a jet. I want jam. I want a jet.
Okay, so there you have it.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's already time, Toy. So
Yes.
we are going to continue studying all of these letters next meeting. Okay? Okay, so thank you so much for your time and thank you for your active participation during our lesson together. We'll see you again next
See you
meeting,
again,
Toy. Okay,
teacher. Bye
bye-bye.
bye.
Bye-bye.